6, 5. Hello, my darlings. Hey, my people, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Discovering Nicole, where we talk about addiction, recovery, and so much more. Today, we got a guest speaker coming on the channel. That's right, we sure do. My girlfriend, Natalie, is coming on to share her story of how she's been able to successfully taper off of subs. She has come on my channel before, and her first video is about her story. So I'm going to get that video right now, and I'm going to link it. So that way you guys can watch that video after this and hear her whole recovery story. Okay. But, that way we don't her story because we already done that. You know what I mean? But let me grab her video. Hey y'all, what's up everybody? I hope you guys are having a great day. I uploaded a video today where we did makeup. So if you guys didn't get to join us live on TikTok, that is already here on my channel, and it's underneath the video section on my channel. But let me get this video from, I think it was the year before last that Natalie came on my channel. Ah, here she is. Yeah, okay. I knew I had a video with Natalie. So this video that we're going to do tonight is not going to be a lot. It's not going to be long, like an hour or an hour or two. It's specifically going to be about her journey deciding to taper and then her journey on what she did to taper. Because I have a video of her whole story already on this channel, which I'm putting up right now in the comment section of this video. And Natalie made a channel, y'all. So I'm going to link her channel too. So let me get her channel also. So just give me 2 seconds and then I'm going to bring her on. Okay. So y'all come on in, help me out by sharing the video, liking the video, and inviting your friends. Okay. Don't be lame. Share the video, like the video, invite your friends. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I think she said, oh, there she is. I see it. Oh, I need to subscribe anyway. I'm subscribing to her channel right now. So now I can share the link to it. Copy link. There we go. Okay, so here is the link to her brand new channel that she just made. She's already got almost 30 subscribers on her brand new channel. That's crazy. That's not crazy bad, but crazy good. Natalie's channel. Okay. The reason why I invited her to come on tonight, y'all, is because she legit is 2 weeks off suboxone. And she's having a good time, feeling good, not sick. She's doing really fucking good. So I was like, damn, I got to get her on the channel so she can talk about this, so she can inspire other people to, if they are tapering or trying to taper. So I'm going to bring her on right now. Okay. Hey, Nat.
Hey.
What's up, girl?
Nothing. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad that you're here.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm here too.
Okay, so I just realized, I knew I already had a video with you, but I was like, wait a second, because I was going to have you tell us your whole story all over again, but I linked your story from last time, so you don't have to do all that, okay?
Okay.
What I would love for you to do is share with us when you felt like, you know what, because you were on subs for 9 years, right?
9 years.
9 years. Okay. Sober the whole time, doing great, right?
Right. I actually got sober around 5 years ago. So not the whole time I was on suboxone. I was still using other substances. Yeah.
That's okay. I mean, you've been doing good for the last 5 years, staying straight, right?
Right.
Okay. So tell us about when it became in your mind, I need to start trying to taper. And then how did you decide you were going to taper? What did you do when you started your taper? What problems did you run into? That kind of thing. And if I have any questions, I'll just ask you, but I really just want you to share with everybody, because there's a lot of people that are trying to taper, or there's a lot of people who hear these stupid rumors about how hard it is to get off Suboxone and how their life is never going to be the same and they cannot do it. And so I want you to share with everybody how you did it, so that way they know that they can do it. Okay.
I would love to, because I heard the same stories, Nicole, and it scared the crap out of me. I thought I was going to be on this medication for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And So I was on the 16 milligrams for about 4 years, and my doctor actually cut it in half. He cut my dose in half after 4 years to 8 milligrams. And around that time, I got stable on 8 milligrams. And around that time is when I got pregnant. So I had to stop my taper. Now, I wanted to taper myself just because I felt so stable and like secure. And I started thinking to myself, you know, it would really suck to have to take this every day, because I started running into problems like my pharmacy wouldn't fill it because I had to be 50 miles from the provider, things like that. And I was going days where I couldn't get my medicine, and it really sucked. And so I decided to start tapering myself. And I was like, let's just see if I can do it to get off of it, because why not? You know what I mean? And so I stayed at 8 milligrams. I have my paper here that I wrote it down.
I know. I'm glad you wrote it down, because like, I don't think people understand, like, I've been saying this, even though I didn't get off suboxone, I got back on. Like, I know that, like, saying you can just taper low and slow, listen to your body. I know it's easier said than done, because at the very end of my taper, I got to get off this medication, and I just jumped. You know what I'm saying? Because I like took control, and it's so hard for me, and I know it's hard for other people, because we're the same. You know, we're the same way. It's like we want to be done, and we want to have the instant gratification of being done right away.
Exactly.
You know, so the fact that you were able to pace yourself, I really want you to be honest. Like, if you got to a point where you were at like 2 milligrams and you jumped back up to 6 or 8, I want you to tell us, okay?
Absolutely. So that's really why my taper took so long, is because I kept having to dose back up. And I had to do it maybe once or twice before I was able to jump to that last dose. So I was at the 8 milligrams for 2 years. And by the way, I want to tell people this schedule I have written out. It's not, this is an estimate. Like, it's not a definitive, I went by this taper. It was about how long I stayed on this milligram. So 2 years at 8 milligrams. And then that's when I cut it down to 4 milligrams after I gave birth. And because I was told not to taper during my pregnancy, I could lose the baby. Then after that, I cut it in half again. I stayed on 4 milligrams for 1 year. And then I went to 2 milligrams for about another year. And then I went to 1 milligram for around 6 months. And then I halved that again. So 0.5 for 4 months, 0.25 for 1 month. And then my final one was the 0.125, because I had, so between from 4 milligrams to about 1 milligram is where I had a lot of trouble tapering. That's where I kept having to dose back up between 4 and 1. So multiple times I did that.
So what would happen, because what happened to me is such a fuck up. I would literally go from, I would be like at 2 milligrams, and then I would go back up to like 5.5 milligrams. And I would be like, and I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. I would get so low in my dose that when I would take this higher milligram, it would like give me energy. It would make me want to get up out of the bed. And then I got stuck in this like back and forth where I was like, oh my God, this is like literally the only way I can be functioning, you know?
I know. It did that for me too. And that's why in the beginning, like when I was on 8 milligrams in the beginning, before I got pregnant, I used to take extra to still take my 16 milligrams like every other day. And it would give me a little more energy and stuff. But then after a while, I noticed it wasn't doing any
it just stops.
It just stops. So I told myself, I'm like, what's the point in taking more? It's not helping me anymore. So that's when I don't know, something clicked, and I was just like, I need to be done with it. You know what I mean? And when I tapered down, I did between the 16 milligram and the 4 milligram, I was prescribed clonidine to help with that. I didn't really see much of like a difference with that.
Yeah.